Hello everyone. In today's video we're going to take a close-up look at my writer's journal that I created, the Inkpot Planner, a guided workbook for the writer within. I actually published this originally back in 2020 and since then it's undergone a few edits. It was originally published with a black and white interior. It is now available in full colour and is sold through Amazon worldwide. Initially I wasn't quite sure kind of what area I wanted it on. Did I just want it to be a sort of undated planner? And then I decided no, I should put all my writing experience into it and try and create a planner for people that wanted to write over the course of say a year or 6 months, whatever, but with no restrictions on timing and everything. So I wanted everything to be completely undated, very flexible for the writer to use the book however they wanted to. So I designed this workbook specifically for creative people who wanted to get their ideas finally down onto paper. The workbook is designed to give as much flexibility as possible whilst offering guidance where it may be needed for any writer. Whether you want to write a full-length novel, a memoir, a book of short poems, or just try your hand at journaling, this guided workbook will lead the way. So the workbook is actually split into 3 main sections. As you've seen, we've had the ideas and inspiration section, then the middle part is the undated yearly planner, which makes up the bulk of the workbook, and finally at the back there is the scribble section with room for notes. There is a contents page and all the pages are numbered, so it's easy for you to flick back and forth from your work. So the ideas and inspiration pages focus on your writing or project goals for the year. There's a page for a writing bucket list or project bucket list, and then there's a few pages about character development, questions to ask yourself, and just general writing ideas, so you can get those all down before you actually start planning how you're going to write or complete your project over the course of the year. So the yearly planner pages are for where the magic really starts to happen. We start off with a 12-month project timeline. You could break that down to 6 months if you think you're going to finish your project or book quicker than that. And it's just for you to kind of set out your creative goals. Perhaps you're going to say, I'm going to write 2 chapters every month, and then you can take your project from there. Then we have 52 weeks worth of writing plans. There are 3 pages to each week. The first page contains your writing goals for the week. The second page will have a writing exercise warm-up. I usually have about 3 writing prompts to a page. And then you have your week to set out what it's going to look like, what you're going to do, what you're going to write that week, and so on. As you can see, each single week has a completely different writing exercise / warm-up. Sometimes these are prompts, sometimes these are asking you to write about a particular topic. It took me a very long time to gather all these prompts together, and I really hope they help you to get some inspiration and to ignite your creativity. When you get to week 13, there will be a quarterly review. Week 26 is a half-year review, and week 39 is another quarterly review. And these pages will simply be asking you questions like what you've achieved so far, any improvements, changes or lessons that you've learned, and what your writing plans are for the rest of the year. So it's a general review. The idea is that you can take this book with you wherever you go. It's a good size to fit in your bag. Whenever you have ideas for your project, you can note them down. And you could, of course, use this as your main yearly planner as well, as there is room for specific dates. It's basically however you want to use it. I tried to make it as customizable as possible alongside all the writing prompts as well. So you could use it as your workbook, your planner, however you like. Then at the very end, you have your complete year in review and a writing project completed checklist. So you can pop down exactly what you've completed, the goals that you've attained, and whether you finished your book or project. Then finally, at the end, you have your scribble away section with a few pages of lined paper for your extra notes. As well as being available as a physical product, I've also created this as a PDF digital downloadable product that you can print at home. The digital download is available as an A4 size, so it will print off in A4, and what you can do is go to a stationery company and ask them to bind it for you in an A4 book, and then you can actually have a physical copy for yourself as well. You can of course upload the file to your iPad or computer as long as there is PDF software, and then you can fill out the workbook digitally. The Inkpot Planner is available on Amazon, and the digital file is available from my website. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.